complete powerlessness, and it's a noose.
A noose, very
it's
good.
Around my whole neck.
Very good. Describe this noose for me. Where are you when you feel this noose around your neck?
It's an old sharp rope.
Yes. Yes.
I can feel like all the little pieces sticking out of it.
Yes.
And
yes.
How it feels when it's tightened around my neck.
Yes. And as you're feeling this noose around your neck, where are you? Feel yourself around. Where is this place?
Yes. People are looking at me.
Yes. Yes, and when they look at you, are they saying anything? What do they say?
Kill her.
Yes. Yes. Yes, continue.
Just not a lot of people. It's like probably 20 people.
Yes.
They're screaming, and I'm about to be hung.
Yes. And notice in this body that's going to be in this noose, or is in this noose, are you male or female?
Female.
Female. And are you young? Are you old?
Young.
Yes, approximately. What
18.
number? Yes. And in this place, notice how you're dressed.
Gray cotton dress.
Yes.
With like a white pinafore, and have like a cotton wrap on my head.
Yes.
With flowers on it.
What happens next?
They kick the box out from under me.
Yes. What happens next? Yes. Continue. Yes, continue. Where is your soul when they kick your box from under you?
I'm next to my body.
Yes.
Looking at myself.
Yes. And up until this point, what's been the most difficult part of this?
I knew it was going to happen.
Yes.
The anticipation of it happening.
Yes. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. And when I get to number 1, you're going to go back to before all of this happened, to find the origin of what made you be in this situation. But this time you're going to experience everything profoundly and with much detail, feeling all of it. 3, 2, and 1. Where does this all begin?
I'm in a garden.
Yes.
A similar dress and headscarf.
Yes. What are you doing in that garden?
I'm growing herbs.
What do you use the herbs for?
Medicine.
Yes. Tell me about this.
So many varieties. My grandmother taught me.
Yes. Yes, continue.
I'm just tending to them and taking care of them and talking to them, because I know that they do amazing things, more amazing than people actually realize.
Yes. And when you talk to these herbs, what do they say?
They tell me what they can do.
And what do you use these herbs for?
I heal everything.
Just yourself or others?
others.
Yes. Continue. What happens next? Yes. Yes.
I've helped heal a lot of people. In ways that people don't understand. It's almost like magic healing. It's through the herbs, but it's more than that.
Yes. Tell me how you help heal others besides the herbs.
I have healing capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What do you use to heal others? Yes.
It's just a power that I have.
Mm-hmm.
But if I use the herbs, then people can say it was the herbs and not me.
Mm-hmm.
The herbs help, but most of it's through me.
Yes. Yes, and when you heal these people, what do you do to allow them to heal?
It's light.
Mm-hmm. Where does this light come from?
My hands.
Mm-hmm.
Golden light.
The golden light. Very good. Very good. Here's a tissue to help you breathe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And where does this golden light come from?
It comes through me. I work with other beings and deities and
Yes, continue.
it's like a there's like a source or a fountain of healing.
Yes.
That energy comes from that, but
Yes.
it's like it's delivered through
Very good.
these other it's delivered through these beings, angels.
Yes. Do you see these angels?
They see them as light.
Mm-hmm. And do you speak to these angels?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Privately,
Yes.
I don't tell people what happens when I talk to them because I can't.
Mm-hmm. What would happen if someone knows that you're talking to them?
They'll see me as a witch or something negative,
Yes.
doing something evil.
Mm-hmm. And what you do, is it evil?
No.
No. Very good. So advance a little bit more and let's see what happens next.
I have kind of got some acclaim or notoriety for healing some people, and I was brought to someone of importance
Yes.
to help them.
Yes, continue.
But I don't know, it's something, there was like interference, or I don't know, I'm kind of confused, like something didn't work or something didn't go right, like there was control in there, like there was some kind of control that stopped me from being able to do my work the way I needed to do it.
Yes. And notice how you feel.
I was being watched. I was being watched with everything that I did.
Yes.
And it contracted the healing. It's almost like it, I don't know if I shunned it away. I don't know what happened, but it didn't work.
Yes. Yes, continue. What happens next?
They're mad. And they thought I was going to be the ticket
Yes.
to fix this individual, this man who was some kind of important person.
Yes.
And then rumors spread really fast.
Yes. What kind of rumors? What is it that they're saying about you?
On one hand, they're calling me a witch, and on the other hand, they're just calling me a fraud.
Let's say that again.
Calling me a fraud.
Yes. Notice how you feel when you hear this word.
My throat, my neck.
Yes.
I know I'm in trouble.
Yes. What happens next?
And they're not going to let me get away.
Yes.
I'm held.
Yes. Continue. Tell me more.
They detained me.
Where are you detained?
It's like a dungeon. They think by detaining me and holding me and putting me in shackles that'll scare me into making this person better who is dying.
Yes. And feel these shackles. Where are they?
My wrists. That was the first thing I felt.
Yes. Yes, continue.
They want it from me, the power. It's like they think because they can't get it out of me that
Yes.
I'm gonna give them the recipe or something, and then they're gonna just figure it out on their own. But it doesn't work that way. So
Yes.
the other outcome is to threaten to kill me, and then
Yes, continue.
that's what they do.
All right, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you'll be right before you are taken to be hanged. 1, 2, and 3. What happens?
There's just filth everywhere.
What is it?
Filth.
There's filth. Yes, smell that filth.
It smells.
Yes.
It's like rotting.
Yes, and what does that filth smell like?
Death.
Yes.
Horribleness.
Yes, and notice how your nose reacts when you smell this.
And gag. Start vomiting.
Yes, yes. What happens next? Where do they take you? Yes.
Take me to the place to hang me.
Who's taking you?
Guards.
And what do they say to you when they take you to this
Nothing.
place? How does that feel?
They're just strong and mean.
Yes. Yes. Yes, continue. Where is it that they take you?
Someone said today's your day.
Yes. 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 Continue. What happens next?
I have to walk up the stairs
Yes.
to the platform.
Yes.
It's very basic and rudimentary. It's like I'm out in the country. It's not urban or anything, but
Yes. Yes, and who do you see there?
just a few people yelling. They're just
Yes. What happens next?
they just put the noose around my neck and kick the box out from under me.
So I want you to feel that noose now around your neck. What does your throat feel when you feel that noose around your neck?
It's so painful.
Yes. And as it all stops, what is the last thought that your brain thinks before that body completely dies?
I just felt love for myself. I know I didn't do anything wrong.
Say that again.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Yes. Yes. And notice now, up until this point, what's been the most difficult part about this whole experience?
People not believing me.
Talk to the soul of all of those that didn't believe you. Tell them exactly how you feel about them saying, kill her, about taking away this ability of yours. Talk to them. You can insult them, you can yell at them, let it all out, don't leave anything in.
Magic doesn't work that way.
Yes. Tell them how you feel about what they did to you.
Destroy the magic. People want to destroy the magic.
Yes. And notice now how they took from you everything that you were. They destroyed the magic within you. And go ahead and tell them that you demand to get that magic back, to give you back everything that they took from you. Demand it back from them now.
Give me back everything you took from me.
I want it now.
I want it now.
Open your arms and receive that magic. Feel that magic coming back? Yes, bring it back. And as that magic comes back, notice where that magic is going to.
My throat.
Very good. Absorb that magic back into your throat. And as that magic comes into your throat now, can you forgive these people for being so ignorant?
Yes.
Very good. So now I'd like for you to go ahead and mend that body. Take your hands, using that golden light now, and begin to mend that throat. Begin to suture with the golden light that energy that was taken and now needs to be repaired in order for you to be able to use this magic once again. Bring back all of that energy by suturing that neck, that throat, that spine, all of those muscles that were split, the bones Bring it all back. Make that body feel whole. And tell me when that's done.
My skull.
Yes.
Repairing my skull, my brain.
Very good. Use that golden light, that magic that you use to repair all of that. And now that that's been repaired, take that soul out of that experience. Take that soul into the light now. And feel the light around you. Feel that wonderful feeling of that light and breathe in that light. And as you're in that light now, you could look at the eyes of those that have accused you. You could look into the eyes of that one that you were not able to heal. Have you seen those eyes before? Have you seen them somewhere? Do you recognize any of those eyes? Any of those souls?
People want to steal my magic.
Yes.
I don't see anyone.
Very good. Can you forgive them all?
Yes.
Very good. And as you now are in that state of forgiveness and in the light, I'm going to count from 1 to 3 once again. And when I get to number 3, you'll go to where your soul needs to heal. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you? What's happening?
I'm in that golden magic light. It's like the sun.
Yes. Yes, continue. Tell me more.
Solar. But it's not the sun as we think of it.
What is that golden light?
It's information.
Information. Yes.
Light codes.
Yes. Tell me about those light codes.
It's everything we need. Information.
Yeah.
There's magic in there too.
Tell me about that.
Not everyone can match that. You have to be able to match it to get it.
And what is it about you that matches that information, that magic?
I'm a child of that light.
Yes. Tell me more about that.
That's where it came from.
Yes.
Solar.
Solar. Yes, tell me more. Tell me about the source of this light that you came from.
It's like behind the sun.
Yes.
It's where the sun gets its source. of energy. It's
Yes, continue.
there are the spectrum of light, and this is the source of golden light.
Mm-hmm.
And I work with the golden light.
How is it that you work with this golden light? What do you do with it?
It heals, it protects, it balances.
Yes.
It's loaded with information on how to do things, and
Yes, and how do you tap into this information?
bathe in it,
Mm-hmm.
call it in.
How do you call it in? Yes, tell me more about how it is that you call in this golden light.
I am the light.
Mm-hmm. Yes, continue.
It's like a place where you regenerate at night.
Yes.
It's like that's where I go at night.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to that place,
Very good.
and it heals me and protects me and gives me the magic I need.
So I'm going to count from 1 to 3 now. And when I get to number 3, will be a point in which you decide to leave that golden light, to be able to use that light to heal others. 1, 2, and 3. What's happening?
Just standing in front of my house.
Mm-hmm.
The deer. They
Yes.
see it.
And they see it, yes. Yes, what do they get from that light?
They see me.
Mm-hmm.
They're attracted to it. They know it. They recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
Nature recognizes it. Most people don't.
Yes. And what happens when the deer and others are standing within this golden light? What do they get from it?
Purity, safety. This is a cosmic. It's like the relationship between the cosmic, the cosmos, and the nature on this earth.
Yes.
That relationship.
Yes.
That interacts every day, all day long.
Very good.
Nature doesn't have to think about itself. It just does what it does.
Yes. And is there golden light in nature?
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me about that.
Nature is God. The expression of God, the beauty.
Yes. Continue.
It's an earthly It's a celestial expression on Gaia, on the earth.
Yes. And why is it that this entity has brought the golden light now to earth?
The dial's being turned up.
Tell me about that.
It's intensifying and it's getting brighter. It's blasting people.
Tell me about that. What is being blasted at the people?
The golden light.
Mm-hmm. And how were they affected?
Some people stand tall and deeply connected to the earth, and other people are just being blown away.
Blown away in what way?
Like they're disintegrating.
Mm-hmm. Yes, continue.
It's like it's pure golden love, or depending on the individual, it's just burning them. It's burning their the negative. It's burning the dark. It's burning out it's like the light is getting into all the corners, all the dark corners.
Mm-hmm.
Where it hasn't been shining for a very long time. It's now blazing in.
Mm-hmm.
And
what would happen with someone who is not resonating with this golden light? What would
pain.
Mm-hmm.
So much pain.
Yes.
So much trauma.
Yes. And what is Carrie's role?
Like holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
Holding it down into the earth. Grounding it into the earth. Deep, deep, deep into the earth.
Yes.
It's like it comes through, and it comes through me, and then it goes into the earth. And there's others too. I see others.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And how are all of these grounding this golden light into the earth? Or holding it?
It comes in. It's like a blast. It's like not an explosion blast, but it just so much comes in so fast.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That if you have to be of a certain frequency to be able to hold it, otherwise you just get blasted away.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
It's like a wave of light that is just coming in, so it's like a tsunami of golden light.
Mm-hmm.
And it's purifying everything.
Yes. And what is the reason that this golden light is coming in at this time?
Gaia is changing fast.
Has Gaia requested this golden light?
Yes.
For what purpose?
She's healing. She's healing, and she's shaking off all of this negative, all of this dark. She's peeling off a layer. It's like she's shedding such an enormous layer. I can see her peeling off this old layer of just black. All of the siphons, all of the vampires and nefarious activity, and it's just stripping it, and everyone is getting stripped.
Tell me about that. How is everyone getting stripped?
People are confronting all of the pain and anguish and suffering.
Yes.
Within themselves. It's inside of you.
Yes, tell me more about that. How is it being stripped? How is this golden light doing this?
She comes in through the head.
Who comes in through the head?
The golden light.
Tell me more.
It blasts you. It's like trying to think of a word for it.
Describe it.
I can see it. It comes in and it penetrates and permeates your body. It's like getting into every part of you that's never seen the light.
Yes.
Where all of the dark things hide. There's no more hiding. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide.
When you say that there's nowhere to hide, what does that mean?
There's nowhere for the dark to hide.
I see. So what happens to the dark?
All the ugly energy. The ugly energy that binds us to the systems and the programs that connects us to the matrix machine.
Yes. What happens to this dark energy?
It burns, but it kills people because they have so much, they can't take the frequency.
Yes.
They have to go. They know they have to go. It's in their agreement. They know they have to go.
In what ways are these people being killed by this energy?
Disease.
So
Poisons.
What is it?
Poison.
Poison, yes.
Water. Food. Air. Screens. Screens are the worst. Screens are so bad.
What are the screens?
It goes through the screen.
Tell me about these screens. What kind of screens are you speaking of? Yes.
Television. A computer, phone.
Computer and phone, yes. What happens through these screens? How does it penetrate?
The black gunk, black goo. It has tentacles that comes through the screen. It knows what you're scared of. It knows your fears.
Yes.
It knows you better than you know you. It already got you before you even knew it was there.
Yes, and how does it get you?
It's tricky. It knows how to trick you. It empowers you, and then it takes everything away.
Tell me about that.
It's so clever. It's so clever.
So this black goo seems to have an intelligence.
Yeah.
Where does this
Very intelligent.
Where does this intelligence come from? If it's able to know you better than yourself.
Where do you come from?
Follow the source. Where is it coming from?
It says, I'm you.
Yes.
I'm your fear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your fear.
So do we create this intelligence ourselves?
Yes. We made it. We manifested it by everything we believe. It's the reality that's been created on this earth through fear, through programs, through systems, through...
Yes.
through the matrix that locks everybody in.
So how do we assist Gaia in burning this fear-based program? How is this golden light doing this?
It's a huge frequency upgrade and it's burning it, but people are so riddled with this, with fear.
Yes.
And the fear is tricky. It's not just being afraid of something. It's deeper than that. It's so tricky.
Yes, continue.
It really is war.
Mm-hmm.
We have to work on our fear. And we have to shed these layers that hold us back. The upgrades are coming. It doesn't matter. Either you're going to sink or swim.
So tell me about this upgrade. Is this part of the golden light?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So do we need to actually call in this light, or does it do this automatically?
It can do it automatically if you're raising your frequency.
Yes.
But to have a relationship with it is good, is better.
Yes.
It wants to be called on. It wants to be seen. It wants to be noticed.
Yes.
It's coming whether anybody likes it or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be very uncomfortable for a lot of people. Blinding.
Yes. And for those that resonate with this light, with this frequency, how will it feel for them?
Pure love and magic, beauty, the most beautiful expression of nature and living with the earth, loving the earth.
Yes. Are some living in that already?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How can you tell if you've already been hit by this light?
Your heart. It comes to your heart.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it in your heart. Courage and bravery to face all that fear.
Mm-hmm.
The anger, the rage,
Yes.
the insecurity, self-doubt, shame, guilt.
Yes. So what is the best way to face all of this insecurity, self-doubt, and shame with courage and bravery?
The light will do it. It'll do it. Call it.
Mm-hmm.
Call it. Get on your knees and call it.
Yes.
It will come to you through sincerity, But through pain, when we're in pain, the pain is what makes us go for the light. So we need all the pain. It has to be there. It serves its purpose too.
Very good. Now, some people, when they get on their knees, they're calling on to God, to the universe. Is this part of the energy?
Yes.
So we don't need to call it different things, whatever feels good to us.
Sorry, say that again.
We don't need to call on the golden light, whatever feels comfortable for us, whether we call on God,
Yes.
the universe, source.
Yes.
It will
Michael,
be.
Michael, Michael. Michael, call on Michael. Call on Michael.
Yes. What is it about Michael?
Michael will protect you. He'll take care of you.
Very good. So is there anything that Carrie needs to know about this light in the circumstances that she's been in, where she has felt so much sorrow and pain lately?
It's burning it out. It's burning it out.
Yes. Yes, continue.
It's showing her. It's showing her old wounds to heal.
Very good.
She can contain more. She can contain a lot of light. She can hold a lot of light.
Yes.
We need her to hold more light.
Very good.
And we heal her and she can hold more. She's exactly where she needs to be. We just keep healing her and we give her more light.
Very good. Very good.
It
So
scares people. It scares them so much.
how is it that it scares people when someone is...
Because they know they have to confront their dark.
Yes.
When she steps into the room, it's like all of the dark gets lit up and people get really mad. It's not them, it's their stuff. That's all the dark, and the dark doesn't want to go. It wants to hold on. It wants to siphon off of you all the anger and all the rage.
Very good. So as this is happening, let's do a scan on this body and find if there is anything there that is actually holding on, tethering to this soul.
Reproductive.
All right, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you're going to zoom in. 1, 2, and 3. What's there in the reproductive system?
Cords.
Describe where these cords are coming from. Follow the cords.
They don't want to be seen. They're so sneaky.
Very good. So go ahead and shine that golden light and follow the cords all the way to the end. What's there? What's holding them? Yes.
The dark loves that light too.
So who's on the other side of that cord? Are there many or just one?
Several.
Okay. Follow and find the origin of this.
6.
6 cords. Yes? Go ahead. What's on the other side?
Pain. Suffering.
Yes, pain and suffering. Who's pain and suffering?
Just says, I am dark.
So what is the reason that the dark has
Entity.
cords? An entity. Very good. Or is it one or several?
It's one main one, but it comes in 6 different ways.
All right, very good. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you will give your voice to this entity. You will step out of the way and allow me to speak with the entity. 1, 2, and 3. You there. Why are you attached?
I love her.
How is it that you love her?
I want to be with her.
You do. Is that why you're connected to
Yes.
her organs? Yes. What happened to you that you were separated from her, that you found her?
I was taken away.
You were taken away. By whom?
I died.
You died. Yes. Tell me more. You can speak louder so I can hear you. How were you taken away from her?
I died a shameful death.
Tell me about that. Tell me about your death.
Drugs.
Drugs, yes. Tell me more.
I don't want to let her go.
Did you know her when you were alive?
Yes.
Yes. So, while you are attached to her, what are you getting from her?
Sexual energy.
Yes. And what does that do for you?
Makes me feel alive. She made me feel alive.
Yes. But you see, when you died, that experience was over. Why didn't you go to the light?
No, I didn't want to. I wasn't ready.
What was the reason that you weren't ready?
I had more with her. I wanted more with her.
Yes, but do you realize that she's gone on to be with other people, to lead her own life?
I work through them.
How is it that you work through them?
I go in their body to be with her.
Do you think that's a honorable thing to do?
No.
No. So not only did you die a shameful death, but you are now dishonoring her.
I shame her.
Yes.
I make her feel bad. It's the way I can get in. That's how I get in. Through her wounds.
Through her wounds, yes. And that makes you feel how?
Powerful.
Yes. Do you think that's the right way to be existing?
No.
No, because we call that a parasite.
I'm a parasite.
Is that what you like to be known for after living such a honorable life and dying in a shameful way? Do you want to be considered a parasite?
No, I wasn't ready to go.
No. But you see, when you die, the light is there waiting for you. And you don't die.
The light wasn't there for me.
Because you didn't see it. Because you didn't look for it. Because you were so drugged up that all you saw was the dark.
I don't get to have the light. I can only get it through her.
I see. Well, you see, you're misinformed. You are misinformed because the light is there with you. Would you like me to help you find that light?
Yes.
All right. Take a moment and just look at your heart. And you will see the light right there. It may be tiny, but you will see it. Just focus on it.
I like her light.
Well, we're not talking about her, are we? We're talking about you. Look at your light for a moment. And tell me when you find that light.
I have a light in my heart.
Very good. Now, with your ways of thinking, you're able to do anything, aren't you?
I'm leaving.
Before you leave, I don't want to let you go right now because you have done something very dishonorable. You have hurt this woman. You have hurt the one that you loved. I need for you to speak with her. Talk to her. Talk to Carrie. What do you say to her?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've trained you all these years. I was mad.
Tell her how you have used all of the people in her life.
I feel shame for what I've done.
Carrie, can you forgive this man for not knowing how this would affect you?
Yeah.
By forgiving him, it doesn't mean that he didn't do the right thing. Forgiving him makes you finally disconnect from this man.
Yes.
Are you willing to let him go?
Yes.
All right. I want you to find those cords. And I'm going to have you ask for the assistance of Archangel Michael to use his sword of light to cut through and disconnect. So use your hands and begin to pull the cords from deep within so that they can be cut. And tell me when Archangel Michael finally cuts the cords. Yes, disconnect them. And as those cords are cut, I'm going to ask this entity to retrieve those cords, retrieve your energy. And Carrie, I want you to now request that he give you all of your energy back. Give you back your light. Give you back everything he took from you for all of these years. Demand that he give you that back.
Give me all of my energy, everything you've taken from me.
Receive it.
I receive all of the energy that you took from me all of these years. So many years.
Yes.
I heal my body with all that light.
Yes.
You took so much from me.
And notice where all that energy is going.
All right, my second chakra, root chakra.
Very good. And now I'd like for this entity to go into the light and tell me who is there waiting for you.
Your friend, your father.
Yes. May the light of the universe always accompany you. And notice now the golden light. What happens now as this golden light begins to come to you?
She couldn't get in there before. So much noise and agreements.
Yes. Yes. Notice who all these agreements were with.
That was the access point.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Masculine energy, jealous energy, wanting.
Yes. Very.
Sexual energy, creation energy,
Mm-hmm.
reproductive energy, miracles, babies,
Mm-hmm.
the divine source of feminine energy. So much power.
Yes. Very good. What is the purpose of being born into this family?
Mm-hmm.
Into this world?
Michael in the light.
Yes, tell me about that.
More light.
Mm-hmm. Are you bringing more light?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And why did you choose that family?
Transform pain.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Do you feel that your purpose has been fulfilled?
No.
So who do you need to talk to now?
Michael.
Very good. So I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you will open the dialogue with Michael. 1, 2, and 3. What does Michael tell you?
I'm his child.
Mm-hmm.
He put me here.
For what purpose?
Light keeper.
Mm-hmm. And what are you meant to do with this light?
Grow the light.
Yes.
Take care of the light.
Yes. Is that something that has been happening?
Yeah.
So what comes next?
Spreading the light.
And how is it that you will be spreading the light?
Everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I do. Everything I do is spreading the light.
Very good.
All I have to do is be and
Yes.
cultivate.
Very good.
Cultivate the light. Call on the light. Make it richer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a alchemical thing. It needs to be. It needs bodies. The light needs to have its alchemical relationship with the human form and to get to the earth. It can bless the earth, but it works better through a body. It works better through people that can harness and contain it and
So are like people are like antenna receiving the light?
They're antenna, but it's more like a pillar. The pillar comes way out from the cosmos, sinks deep, deep, deep into the earth.
Yes.
It's helping her heal, and it's helping her recharge, and it's helping her get these layers off that are hurting her. We need to get out of the city. We need to get out of these containers that we live in. We need to put our feet on the earth, and we need to be with nature and trees.
Very good. And
That's how we can get the light. It's not that difficult. We just need to get out of the box. If you can get out of your box and get on the earth and just start talking to her, it's not complicated.
And what do you say about those who cannot leave the city?
It's the fear. Of course they can get out of the city. You don't have to move to a mountaintop.
So anywhere where there is a place for you to be outside and ground
Yes.
would help you bring that light in?
If you can get out of the city, it's better. It's more powerful.
Yes.
It's dimmer. It's dim in the city. It's so dim. Everyone's just feeding off of their own fear and everybody else's fear. That's the energy that's run, and it's like fast food. It's a shitty way to go. And if you can just get out and be away from the concrete and away from the buildings, it's not that hard.
And are you talking about for short periods of time or actually moving out of the cities?
Well, if you can move out of the city, it's better. But if you cannot do that, at least if you can go be with a tree,
Yes.
big trees, mature trees,
Yes.
feet on the earth. But if you can't even do anything, just find a piece of grass. Even if you just put your bare feet on a tiny piece of grass, that's better than sitting in your apartment.
Very good. Very good. Would it be helpful to have plants around?
Yes. 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 But you got to get out of the block. It's just blocks. Blocks on top of blocks on top of blocks on top of blocks. And it stops the flow of the energy that wants to heal you and love you and give you magic.
So once people start getting out of their apartments, their concrete, their structures, and go out in nature, they will be the pillars. Is that it?
The light will want to be with them.
Yes.
And then it's going to heal them.
Yes. Even the ones that are full of anger?
Yes.
Very good.
And they'll live from their heart and not their mind, because the mind is it's just a computer. It's just a very highly programmable computer. The mind offers very little. The light will go into your heart and be in your heart. And then you start operating from there. Oh, the mind.
Yes.
The mind, I just see computer. It's just it's programmed. Everyone's so programmed. If you're operating from your mind, your thinking mind,
Yes.
you're operating from a program. It's not you. It's not you.
How do you know what is the true you?
It comes from your heart. see all the golden light in the heart. The heart is the real brain. We're so disconnected.
Yes. And when you are together with others of like mind, of like hearts, how does that affect each other?
Grows. And it spreads.
Yes.
It spreads so fast.
So the heart is the one that is actually helping spread this light also? Recently, we were in a time period in which all of the people were spread out about 6 feet. What happened what happens when people are spread out like that? What happens to that golden light?
Greatly diminished. Greatly diminished. It's all a construct. That was all a big plan. 6 feet away from each other. Don't have the light. Don't have the light. Go in your concrete block and be alone. Don't have the light. It's like a withering plant that needs water.
Yes. And people got used to being alone and away from others. So what do you recommend for those that are now feeling afraid of going out and they kind of like being alone?
Yeah. Nature's number one.
Okay.
Nature is number one. It's the fastest, easiest, quickest thing you can do to start to replenish. I don't mean manicured nature, wild nature, not urban parks. I mean, if that's all you can do, that's all you can do, but that's not it. That's like a
wherever nature is allowed to be nature.
Yes, wild nature. The wilder, the better.
Okay. So meadows, mountains,
where there are
beaches.
Animals, where there are animals, where there's living,
yes,
not just trees, but
living beings.
Yes, the birds, the squirrels,
The insects.
the insects.
Very good. So wherever you see a lot of nature, a lot of insects, a lot of things, you know that there is life and
Yes.
golden light there.
Yes, everything that gives you the heebie-jeebies, it's actually loving you.
Wonderful. Very good. Is there anything else that you would like to tell Carrie today?
Keep focusing on your heart and keep focusing on the golden light filling your heart. That's the center of it all, and it'll just burst forward from there, and that's where all the magic is. Get out of your head, meditate more, take baths, love the animals, take care of yourself. We weren't here to work. We need to take care of the earth right now.
Very good. Is there anything else, or are we complete?
Love each other a little more. Yes.
Very good. Thank you very much. 5 wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful. All over. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Wow, how was that?
Wow.
Intense?
You do amazing work. You're such an amazing guide. Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, was this quick or what?
Yeah.
How long did it feel to you? How
Maybe
quick do you
like
think it was?
40 minutes.
40?
45.
Take a look.
What does it say? I can't see.
136.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit longer than that. What you thought?
Wow. Yeah.
Amazing, huh?
Powerful. Incredible. Ah. That's so awesome.
Amazing. Let me get your glasses. So, we did quite a few things here.
Why? You're not kidding.
You want your clip? Very good.
Thank you. I could just feel the tears like down my neck the whole time. It's like rivers coming out of my eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, is this something you want to share?
Sure.
Do you want to share some of this?
Maybe it would help anybody. Yeah.
Well, this golden light is pretty amazing. It seems like it's already here and it's already making some changes.
Big time. That's a big deal.
So what was
It's
really
a big deal.
what I got out of it is if you do not resonate with this light, you are not here anymore.
You're kind of screwed. You're going back into the
Back into the light.
yeah. You're going back into the light, but it's like recycling.
Yeah.
You have to start all over.
Right.
The same people, the same stuff. There's so much information.
Interesting, huh?
Yes. It's like words are so trite. Like there's so little.
Compared to the whole concept.
The energetic
Yeah.
frequency holds so much, and we have to learn how to communicate telepathically because there's so much more that can be said through frequency than the words. The words reduce everything. It's like our language. I know.
So, Carrie, how was this experience? This is
It was incredible. It really was something I never could have imagined. My glasses are fogging up. My tears, so many tears.
Yeah. Did it make sense?
So much sense of so many things that have been coming in for a while now, and it gave me context to what I'm experiencing, and it takes it out of our little mind.
Yeah.
Our little minds.
It's amazing.
We need to get out of our little minds.
Yeah, and spend time in nature, and look where we are right now.
The most beautiful location. Don't hesitate, please.
So tell everybody where you're from, where you came from, and
I used to live in California, but I moved to Texas, that I love, in my own immense nature.
Yes.
And I flew over here to be with the master.
Thank you. So, Carrie is staying in the cabin, and you spent the night there. How was the experience of just being in this majestic temple of trees? This is what I call it.
It is a temple of trees. It's that grandmother oak tree. She will hug you all night long. That's what I felt. You don't want to be on your phone. You don't want to look at a screen. Now I really don't want to look at. I really don't want to look at a screen.
Yeah.
I think you can protect yourself. I think the awareness too. There's a certain things that you can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, the nature is incredible.
Yes.
She's got alligators as pets.
I don't feed them.
And frogs and lizards and all the incredible birds, and it really is it's a sanctuary here, and I highly recommend coming out if you can do it.
Yeah, if you get a session. And I also offer Pandora Star light therapy, which is a deep meditation. So if you don't get a session, but you'd like to come and just do that, that's another way of coming here. I have those sessions on the days I don't have hypnosis, and those are listed on my website. So if you don't see a date there, just keep trying. But yes, this is a place that you can stay. I offer one-night accommodations in my guest suite, which is part of my main house, and then I have the cabin, which I offer up to 2-night accommodations. So the cabin is pretty rustic. It's got an outdoor shower.
It's awesome. The shower is amazing.
And
it's
indoor toilet, indoor commode, which is well,
it's beautiful.
It's a compost toilet.
It's beautiful. It's not as rustic as you think. I mean, I don't know. I guess unless you don't like taking a shower outside, but it's good for you.
It's good for
Get outside, please.
Yes.
And not in concrete outside.
Yeah.
Nature outside.
Nature. So this place, you know, when I first envisioned a place to have my home, I envisioned a place to be a healing center. And I just threw that word out there. I really didn't know what it was. And I didn't realize that the healing was going to be from nature. Mm-hmm. So this gives you an opportunity to get off your technology and just be out here. When you are in nature, time is like really strange. You know, it stretches out and you're able to do things. It's really amazing when you
can breathe.
You can actually breathe and just spend time being by yourself. And that's the whole idea of just coming out here by yourself, and after a session just, you know, spending time, and that's what it's all about. So do you recommend this, obviously?
Highly. It'll change your life. I mean, I almost stepped out the door yet, but I know that something very dramatic has shifted, and I'm forever grateful.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So if you would like a session with me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com. And you'll see it throughout the whole video. You know, people ask me, what's your website? It's like, it's on the video. Go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. My newsletter comes out once a month, and it gives you information about what I'm doing, different workshops, gatherings, different offerings, and hypnosis sessions. I'm doing most of them now in person, but I do some of them online. Not all the time, not every month. So if you can come out here, get in your car, you know, come on over if you're on this continent, and that's all I have to say. So thank you very much. Do you have anything else?
Yes, have the intention. It's an interesting process to get an appointment, but I really intended it.
You saw yourself here.
Yes, I did. I called out for it.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
You kind of got to demand it. You can't be like kind of wishy-washy about it. You got to like...
You have to be deserving of it. Okay?
I like that word.
A lot of people say, well, I don't know if I'll be able to get it. No. Demand what you want from the universe, and it will give it to you. So
it will.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for watching. And until the next time, much love to you.
Bye.
Bye. You're welcome.